Alright, this was a battle between me and this guy on Zat. I hope you enjoy it. He leads off with his Rotom Wash, which I don't know what he was doing with this to begin with. So I just go with my Gigalith, and he sets up a Reflect, which kind of surprised me a bit. I thought he was going to try and get away with me. So I set up the rocks, and so after that, he just sets up another screen. I was wondering what he was trying to do with that. I don't know why he didn't just go to kill me. So I just use Stone Edge. I mean, Gigalith does have a pretty decent attack. And he finally goes for the Hydro Pump. He gets me, knocks me all the way down. I mean, I'm not very special defensive. Sturdy kicks in, Stone Edge, and I miss. That quite angered me. And so he goes for another Hydro Pump and he misses. Or no, he hit me this time. Sorry. Poor Gigalith. I sent in my Wish Cache, and so realizing how much that Stone Edge did the first time, I just set up a Dragon Dance. So I set him up, and now he has a pretty decent attack, and so now I'm faster, and his Reflect just wore off. So I set up the Stone Edge, hit him, and I think it's a crit. Yep, it mattered. It mattered. So he's got one down, and he sends out his Umbreon. Right off the back, I just go for an Earthquake, and it's not a very defensive Umbreon, but it lives with probably less than 20 HP, and it was a good crit. He curses, and kind of expected. So he gets those stats up, and then he just pissed me off. Now this was kind of unexpected. He went for a Protect. I kind of figured he was going to do a Wish Protect to begin with. Maybe, I don't know why. But he just protects, and then he protects again, which I kind of predicted because the first time he did it. So Earthquake, knock him out of the way, and that's 2 down. Still going strong with him. Now he sends out his Mew. This is where the problems begin. I do a fairly decent Earthquake, which put him down to about half, and he sets up the rocks. Really not a surprise. I've seen Mews with rocks before. And I made the mistake of going for a Dragon Dance. I should have just gone for another Earthquake, knock him down about red, and he Will-O-Wisp me. Now, that just infuriated me. So he goes for that, and I did not switch out. I stayed in, and I didn't do very much. Poor Wish Cache. Not doing much. And he starts soft boiling, which it just starts to piss me off. Giru would not approve. At this point, I didn't really know what to do, so I just kind of kept him in. I didn't know what to expect of what to do. So I just switched him out, and because he's got the rocks up, I send out my Spinner. He just goes for a Shadow Ball. Now I'm very specially defensive on this, and you can tell it does almost nothing. He does get the drop, which kind of surprised me. So, right off the back, I just go for the spin at this turn. He hits me with the Will-O-Wisp. Not fun. I am a sort of special attacker on this. He's mostly just defensive, just to get the rapid spin. After this, I just start scalding everything. He uses the Shadow Ball, and I am -1. He gets it, and he gets another drop. Now, this guy's lucky. I get the Scald, and first time I get the burn. That's gonna help. He has Synchronized. That doesn't do much. I'm already burned. Can't burn me twice. Now, I have the Blastoise in right now, and the burn damage. Starting to piss me off. I take him out, and I send in my Survivor, which I did not use him very well right here, and you'll see why. So he just goes for the Shadow Ball. Does not that decent of damage. And so there's the burn damage. And I just go for the Poison Jab. Even though he's already burned, I just wanted to go for a stab move. I am Life Orbed, and I did about the same amount of damage. And he tries to Will-O-Wisp me, and he misses. And at this point, he begins to... He has this little plot where he wants to Life Orb me to death. Now, I didn't realize this until I was about in yellow health. So he just keeps soft boiling, and that pissed me off. He lived. He soft boils, goes back up, and at this point, Life Orb's starting to kick in. It's starting to knock me all the way down. My Sir Viper is not having fun. The burn damage is helping. It's kind of keeping Mew under control. I don't know why I went for an Earthquake. I just decided to switch it up, even though Stab, Poison Jab would do more. I just decided to do it. He soft boils again, and so this was actually when I really realized that I need to switch out. So right now, I take out my Sir Viper. He's got the soft boil. It is quite slow, isn't it? Huh. That Mew really pissed me off. So, wait for it, there it is. So I take out my Sir Viper, and I send in my, what is it? Oh, my Luxray. Luxray goes in, and he misses the Will-O-Wisp, which is to my advantage. I just decide, you know what, I'm just going to go for the super effective. So, I go for the Crunch. I'm gonna crunch him to oblivion right here. And there's a Crunch. And he's gonna die from this. And super effective crit, and it mattered. Overall, it was a pretty good battle. I mean, I did win. I think it was one or a 3-0. So he sends out his Haxorus, and my first thought is this thing's probably scarfed, or scarfed or choice banded, and he's faster, and he uses a Dragon Dance. Now I thought he was just gonna Earthquake me and just get me out of the way. So I just Ice Fang him, and so it's a one-hit KO with rocks. And that time it was not a crit. So right now he's got my Vegeta's got 2 under his belt, and so he sends out his Metagross, and immediately I know he's gonna Earthquake me. So I might as well get damage off. I mean, damage is damage. It's gonna help him in the long run. Get him down. It was a crit, and it mattered. And he Earthquakes, just like I predicted. And so, this is definitely going to take out my Luxray and then some. Not very defensive, and that thing has got a pretty good attack. And it is Life Orb, so I send in my Sir Viper, which then I just Sucker Punch, knowing that he's going to go for the Earthquake. And he is down and out. Sir Viper did pretty good there. And then he sends in his Dusclops, which I thought this thing was going to be pretty defensive, and it was going to, if anything, it was going to like mess around with me and Pain Split, all kinds of stuff. Maybe not with my Sir Viper, but with another Pokemon. And he just goes for an attack, so he just goes for Payback, which is it's gonna kill me, but I did pretty decent damage with that Sucker Punch, even though he's probably Eviolighted. And so I just decided to send in my somewhat special attacking Blastoise, because my Whiscash, which is an attacker, is burned and would not be able to do very much. And because I am still quite defensive, I take that payback with ease because he is burned. I just decide, you know what, I'm just gonna scald everything until he's dead. And so I just go for another scald, and there's a hit, and he's almost dead. He goes for a Shadow Ball. Yeah, not that much better results. I mean, the physical to the special, he barely touched me. This thing is an absolute wall. And the burn kill. And I'm pretty sure that's game. All in all, pretty good fight. It was okay. That's it. Like and subscribe. Thank you.